welcome to Whale TV. I'm Bob Crawford here at the XL Center, and a very special guest alongside. She is Kacey Bellamy from the Boston Blades of the Canadian Women's Hockey League. And Kacey, welcome to the XL Center, and pretty exciting prospect. You and your Blades teammates are going to be playing an actual CWHL regular season game here at the XL Center in just about a month from when we're taping this interview, January 21st. Is everybody pretty excited about that experience?
Yeah, definitely. We heard about it when our schedule came out, and we're really excited. I know it's going to be televised all across Connecticut, and I think it'll be a great opportunity, just for people to see women's hockey and how far it's come over the past couple years. It
really has grown by leaps and bounds. It certainly seems. We, of course, got an eye full of it in the Olympics. You had the opportunity to play for the 2010 Women's Olympic team. Does it really feel like the sport is just taking off right now?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even in the last 3 years since the Olympics, it's come a long way. And, you look at younger girls, there's more participation in women's hockey, and I think that's for the older girls. I know, we work much harder, off the ice, on the ice, than it was 4 years ago when I was in college. It's just gotten better and better over the years.
And I think a lot of hockey fans have a pretty good sense of women's college hockey and women's international hockey. Tell us about the pro level, the CWHL. What kind of level of play are we talking there?
It's basically, I think, a chance for the college graduates, to have an option outside of, college, and for national team players to, keep playing. But I know for the Boston Blades, this is our second year, and, I think that it's been very successful last year or so. So, I mean, I'm excited. I know all the new girls that came this year is very exciting, and it's fun. It's a great time.
Yeah, I know, as you mentioned, you've got a year of experience in the league under your belt, and you're well into year two now as a league, and you as an individual, the Blades as a team. How much stronger, how much more exciting is it here in year two than the first year?
Much stronger. I mean, obviously last year, we didn't know how successful it was going to be, but we were one game away from the playoffs, and this year we're off to a great start, and that's a lot of the reason to our goaltender, Molly Schaus, who also I played in the Olympics with, and she's just not just a great goaltender, but a great person.
And we'll sidetrack you here with one Olympic question. Obviously, a huge dream for any athlete to represent their country, to pull on that jersey. Can you put into words what that meant to you to go on a ride like that?
It was an incredible experience, especially to have my family there with me. But, we obviously won the silver, and my next goal is to win the gold, so that's what I've been working for ever since.
And you're somewhat of a local from Westfield, Massachusetts, just a ways up the road. As a youngster, did you go to any Whaler or Wolfpack games?
Went to the Springfield Falcons games, but it's kind of ironic, actually, because my brother Rob played in the AHL with the Phantoms, who actually they're playing tonight. So I didn't even know that until I looked at who they were playing.
Yeah, he was a pretty high draft pick by the Flyer organizations, had a pretty nice pro career of his own. Now that you're a pro, do you compare experiences?
Not really. It's much different. It's much more physical in the men. But I think it'll be a great opportunity, actually, for people to watch women's hockey and see how, impressive it is with the finesse and the stick handling and all that. I think it's hard to compare it to the boys, but it should be fun.
Now, as folks can see with you wearing the Blades jersey, the colors, not surprisingly, are modeled very closely on the Boston Bruins. And being a Massachusetts gal, did you grow up a Bruins fan? And if so, what do you think about them going the whole way last year?
Yeah, definitely. I've been a Bruins fan, but I jumped on that bandwagon last year when they were winning, and I was so excited to watch playoffs last year, every game. But yeah, awesome hockey state, definitely Boston, Massachusetts, just great.
And you kind of touched on this a second ago, but the level of play in the Canadian Women's Hockey League, compared a little bit to what you saw at the international level in the Olympics, which was obviously the pinnacle of the sport. Yeah,
definitely. I think it's kind of the same. A lot of the Canadian national team players are on the other teams that we play against, so it's definitely a battle every game, and it's very competitive, so it's a great league.
You're going to have a lot of folks tooling down Route 10 to downtown Hartford to watch you on the 21st?
Yeah, definitely a lot of family are coming, so very excited.
Kacey, thanks so much for sharing a few minutes with us here today. All the best of luck in your CWHL tenure here, and obviously on the 21st.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
That is Kacey Bellamy, defenseman for the Boston Blades, former U.S. Olympian, and she and her Boston Blades teammates will be at the XL Center on Saturday, January 21st, playing a CWHL regular season game against Team Alberta. That's at 3 o'clock before the Whale and the Norfolk Admirals face off at 7 o'clock. One ticket gets you into both of those games, so you'll want to make sure to mark that on your calendar and check into ctwhale.com for ticket information or give the Whale a call at 860-728-3366. Thanks a lot.